sleep. I am young Homer, here to guide you to the final chapter of the rise and fall of Zeus. Tonight we conclude Series 10, The Fall of Zeus, End of the Reign and Legacy, with Episode 90, The Legacy of Zeus, From King to Legend. In this final tale, we reflect on Zeus's journey, from his rise as the ruler of Olympus to the countless battles and choices that shaped his reign, and finally to his quiet retreat into the realm of myth. Though his throne is empty and Olympus quiet, Zeus's spirit lives on through his stories, a legacy woven into the fabric of the world. His tale, passed down through ages, reminds us of the power of hope, resilience, and the unbreakable bonds between mortals and the divine. Zeus, no longer a king but a legend, stands as an eternal witness to the mysteries of life and the wonders of the universe. As we enter this final tale of remembrance and timeless wisdom, allow yourself to settle deeply into the warmth of your bed, feeling safe, supported, and fully at ease. Close your eyes if you wish, and take a slow, deep breath in, letting calm expand through your chest, as steady and boundless as the stars that watch over us all. As you exhale, release any remaining tension, allowing your body to grow heavy, sinking into stillness and peace. This is your time to rest, to let go, and to find peace. Now focus on the gentle rhythm of your breath, each inhale and exhale like the soft turning of a chapter. Take a slightly deeper breath in, filling yourself with calm, and hold it softly for a moment. Then, as you exhale, feel any tightness dissolve, leaving only warmth and tranquility. One more time, breathe in deeply, and as you exhale, feel yourself sinking further, calm and serene. Now, let's guide each part of the body to soften, inviting rest with every breath. Start with your forehead, allowing it to relax completely as you exhale. Move to your jaw, releasing any tightness, letting it rest softly. Now bring awareness to your shoulders. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, let them fall gently, as though setting down the weight of an age-old story. Allow your arms and hands to grow heavy, resting peacefully by your sides. Notice the steady rise and fall in your chest and belly, inhaling as your belly rises, and on the exhale, releasing any last bits of tension, feeling light and free. Shift your focus to your hips and thighs, letting them sink deeper into the bed, fully supported and relaxed. And finally, bring attention to your calves, feet, and toes, allowing them to release completely, grounded and calm. Now imagine yourself in a quiet meadow beneath a sky filled with stars, each one a spark of memory, of tales told and retold across time. In the distance, you see the figure of Zeus, no longer the powerful king of Olympus, but a quiet, timeless presence, his spirit part of the night sky itself. He is now a part of everything: the stars, the wind, the stories that endure through ages. His journey has become legend, a reminder of the enduring strength of the human spirit and the magic of the ancient world. With each breath, feel yourself surrounded by the calm strength of this moment, as though you too are part of a timeless legacy that lives on in the hearts and minds of all who remember. Inhale deeply, letting the peace and eternity of the scene fill you, and exhale, feeling grounded, steady, and fully at ease. With your body relaxed and your mind open, allow the story to carry you into this world of memory, wonder, and timeless beauty, where even the greatest legends find peace. Take one last deep breath in and let it out softly. Now, let us begin. Our story begins in the ancient mists, with a prophecy and a tyrant's terror. Cronus, titan of time and ruler of the cosmos, received a dreadful prophecy. His own child would one day overthrow him. To avoid his fate, he devoured each of his children one by one. But a single child was hidden, saved by his mother Rhea, who dared to defy Cronus. That child was Zeus. In the first series, Origins, we see the earliest steps of the young god's journey. He grew up in secrecy, nourished by nymphs, sheltered in the caves of Crete, where his courage and destiny took root. This series captured his escape, the nurturing love of his mother and guardians, and the discovery of his purpose. Each episode wove together the elements of his early life, the innocence, the dawning power, and the call to free his siblings from the grip of Cronus. And so he did, leading the charge that would overthrow his father and begin a new age of gods. In this beginning, Zeus was not yet a ruler, but a young god driven by purpose and the desire to bring light to a world ruled by fear. With Cronus defeated, Zeus and his siblings took their places as the new rulers of the cosmos. The second series, How Zeus Gained His Powers and Throne, chronicles his battles to secure his throne, the formation of Olympus, and the unbreakable alliances he forged. From the Titanomachy, the great war against the Titans, to the gifts of the Cyclopes, Zeus's thunderbolt, Poseidon's trident, and Hades' helm of darkness. These were moments that defined the strength of the Olympian gods. Episodes captured his final clash with Cronus, the division of realms among him, Poseidon and Hades, and the establishment of Olympus itself. Zeus's ascent was not without trials, as he learned the weight of power, the responsibility of justice, and the importance of unity. Through the loyalty of allies like Prometheus, he shaped the cosmos and established the divine laws that would govern the world. This was the era when Olympus rose as the radiant kingdom of gods, and Zeus stood as its supreme ruler. These episodes showed the making of a king, a ruler learning to wield his authority with both wisdom and might. In the third series, Challenges and Struggles, Zeus faced the trials that tested his rule and threatened Olympus. From wars with giants to the rebellion within Olympus itself, each conflict pulled him further into the complexities of power. The Gigantomachy saw Zeus battle monstrous foes who sought to overthrow the gods. Hera's rebellion, a painful betrayal, revealed the tension simmering within his own family. Episodes captured Typhon's chaos and the punishment of Prometheus, whose defiance symbolized the will of mortals. This was a time of testing for Zeus, a season of battles that forced him to confront his own flaws and limitations, the rising ambitions of other gods, and the growing independence of mortals. In the end, Zeus emerged victorious, but each victory came with a cost, leaving fractures that would deepen with time. This series revealed the weight of kingship and the sacrifices Zeus made to hold his throne, even as loyalty waned and conflict loomed. Our tale, then, takes a different turn. In the fourth series, Love, Lust, and Women Drama, where Zeus's romantic escapades and mortal entanglements cast a shadow over Olympus. His affairs with mortals and goddesses alike led to a legacy of divine offspring, heroes and demigods who would become legends in their own right. But these liaisons also inspired jealousy and rage, particularly in Hera, whose wrath was a constant reminder of the pain his actions caused. Episodes brought us Europa, Leda, and Io, each encounter leading to strife and transformation, each child born of these unions shaping the world. Hercules, Perseus, and Dionysus were among these offspring, each carrying a fragment of Zeus's power, each destined for greatness. Yet, as his family grew, so too did the discord within it, and the tensions between gods became a reflection of the complex nature of Zeus's rule. In these episodes, Zeus was both lover and father, a god whose passions left a legacy of both strength and strife. The fifth series, Fathers and Sons, examined Zeus's relationships with his children and the impact they had on his life and on Olympus. From Athena, born of his mind, to Hercules, his mortal son who became a god. These relationships shaped the fabric of Olympus. Each child embodied a virtue, a struggle, or a legacy that reflected a part of Zeus himself. Episodes chronicled Ares, the warrior, whose love for battle tested Zeus's patience, and Hermes, the messenger, whose loyalty was unwavering. Persephone, the goddess caught between two worlds, and Apollo and Artemis, the twin forces of light and wisdom, all carried pieces of Zeus's power. But with each bond came a challenge, and each child left an indelible mark on his reign. These were stories of love, pride, disappointment, and fear, particularly the fear of patricide, the curse of a father fearing his own legacy. In these tales, Zeus was a father learning that power could be shared but not controlled, a reflection of both pride and vulnerability. In the sixth series, Best Friends and Allies, we explored Zeus's closest allies, gods who fought beside him and shaped his rule. Poseidon, Hades, Athena, and Hercules were more than just companions. They were pillars of his kingdom. These were the gods who supported him, each bringing their unique strengths to Olympus, each reinforcing his authority through loyalty. Episodes captured the bonds with Nike, goddess of victory, Hermes, the messenger, and the Cyclopes, who forged his thunderbolts. These relationships formed the backbone of Olympus, a reminder that even a king relied on those around him. This series showed a Zeus who valued companionship, loyalty, and unity, knowing that his kingdom thrived not only through his power, but through the dedication of those who stood by his side. This was the age of alliances, of friendship, forged through fire and triumph, an Olympus united by mutual purpose. But no king rules without enemies. And in the seventh series, worst enemies and greatest threats, we saw the foes that tested Zeus's resolve and threatened his kingdom. From Cronus, his own father, to Typhon, the monstrous embodiment of chaos, Zeus faced those who sought to tear down all he had built. Prometheus defied him by giving fire to humanity, while Sisyphus tricked death, challenging the very order of the cosmos. Episodes told of the Gigantomachy, the revolt of the giants, and the rebellion of Ares, god of war. These enemies forced Zeus to confront the limits of his authority, the darkness within his rule, and the resilience of mortal defiance. Each rival reminded him of the fragility of power, of the fine line between justice and tyranny. These episodes revealed the dual nature of Zeus's rule, an unyielding leader who faced constant challenges, always prepared to defend his throne. The eighth series, Implications of Zeus's Actions, traced the consequences of Zeus's rule across the lives of gods and mortals. His choices, though often made in moments of strength, left a trail of suffering and change that reshaped the world. Pandora's box unleashed chaos upon humanity, while Prometheus's punishment left mortals to suffer, yet grow in resilience. Episodes chronicled the flood of Deucalion, Hercules' trials, and the curse of patricide, a prophecy that haunted Zeus as his power began to wane. These were stories of unintended consequences, of choices made in moments of power that rippled through time, reminding both gods and mortals that even the divine were bound by fate. This series showed a ruler confronting the echoes of his own actions, seeing the legacy of his choices reflected in the world he had shaped. In the ninth series, Weaknesses, Pitfalls, and the Slow Decline of Zeus, we watched as Zeus's power began to fade, his influence eroded by his own flaws and the rise of mortal independence. His hubris, his desire for control, and the shifting loyalty of the gods led to the gradual disintegration of Olympus. Mortals turned to new beliefs, philosophies, and heroes, each one pulling them further from the gods. Episodes depicted the Trojan War fracturing Olympus, the rise of new mortal faiths, and the rebellion of Ares. Zeus's fear of patricide grew, and his authority over Olympus weakened as humanity's faith in the gods dwindled. This was the beginning of the end, a slow descent from divine rule to legend, as gods and mortals alike accepted the changing world. These stories showed a king who could not hold back the tides of time, a god whose reign was ending not in fire, but in memory. In the final series, the fall of Zeus, end of the reign, and legacy, the journey of Zeus concluded. The Olympian Council disbanded. The gods went their own ways, and Zeus entered exile, a king without a throne, a god without a kingdom. His reflection on his life, his battles, and his legacy led him to a profound realization. His story would live on, not in temples, but in tales, in the hearts of humanity. In these closing episodes, Zeus accepted his place as a memory, a legend passed down through generations. His influence would endure in every story of courage, resilience, wisdom, and love. The legacy of Zeus would not be forgotten, for it was woven into the fabric of humanity itself, preserved not in devotion, but in admiration. This was the transformation of Zeus, from god to legend, from king to myth, a story that would forever inspire those who dreamed of greatness. And so, the tale of Zeus comes to an end, yet lives on. His story, and the story of Olympus, has become a part of the human soul, a reminder that even the greatest powers are bound by time and fate. The gods may no longer walk among us, but their legends remain, whispering to us through the ages, guiding us in our own journeys, our own battles, and our own triumphs. The legacy of Zeus is not one of rule, but of inspiration, a light that shines through the ages, reminding us of the strength and wisdom we all carry within. And in every storm, in every bolt of lightning, we remember the King of Gods, the Lord of Olympus, who rose, ruled, and left behind a legacy as vast as the heavens themselves. The myth lives on, forever guiding, forever inspiring, forever reminding us of the power and beauty of legend. Until we meet again, may your path be filled with peace, strength, and a touch of magic. I'm young Homer, and I look forward to our next story